Hello there, thanks for joining me today. I've come down to the River Avon for a spot of grayling fishing, but unfortunately we've had so much rain of late, the river is kaput to say the least. It's very high, some of it's over the banks in places, and there is zero visibility. I've had a couple of plinks around and I've managed a couple of out of season brownies, but not a sight of a grayling. So rather than just pack up straight away, what I thought I'd do is a short video on inline indicators for nymphing. So there's a vast amount of choice out there at the moment in the marketplace, and if you're just getting into river fishing it may be a bit confusing. So I thought I'd go through the options available to you and then you can make your mind up which method you would prefer.
Okay then, number 1, the good old braided loop. Before the huge rise in popularity of French leaders, anglers would watch the end of their fly line for indication of a take. The Hanak one shown in the picture is specifically designed with contrasting colours to be more visible in different light conditions. I used to make up my own with some hollow braid backing and use UV t-shirt paint in various colours to make them easier to see. As I pretty much always fish with a French leader nowadays, these are redundant for me. But if you only have one rod and line, this is an ideal compromise so that you can fish dries or nymphs. Number 2, the tricolour indicator. This is essentially a piece of braid with 2 micro rings attached to either end. There is 3 colours and you can purchase them in a variety of different ones. I really like pink as one of the colours as it stands out in most light conditions, for me anyway. I still use these on occasion when the wind is high and conventional use of a French leader can be difficult. They can be treated with floatant and fished on the surface of the water, so largely unaffected by the wind. I always carry one in my waistcoat just in case. Number 3. The spiral indicator comes in various colour combinations and operates as an inline indicator attached to normal tippet. I have tried these but had some issues with hooking up the fish. The indication is good. As you can see, the spiral's moving as you get a take. The downside to these is that it creates a huge amount of slack in your setup. The key to effective nymphing, in my humble opinion, is to have as little slack in your setup as possible. It may suit you. For me, they were in the bucket after just a couple of sessions. Number 4. These are called Saibai Drops. And again, they come in various colours. The one pictured ties directly into your leader setup, but they are also available with a couple of micro rings attached at either end. I much prefer these ones. The guys I fish with call them the Christmas bauble indicators. These offer excellent visibility, and when light conditions are difficult, they are hard to beat. My one criticism I have of them is you can get a little bit of hinging. Not a showstopper for me, and I like to have these around if the need arises. Number 5. The bicolour or tricolour tippet. This can be bought in various breaking strains and was ideal when I used to compete and the rules prohibited the use of other inline indication. It's simply incorporated into your leader and meets the requirements for competition. The colour does tend to fade and I often found myself having to change these out fairly regular to get the best from them. Number 6. Neon wax is my current favourite. It's essentially soft wax that can be applied directly to a French leader and is highly visible. Again, the wax comes in a variety of colours and for me the pink really stands out. In most light conditions you may need to reapply the wax during a fishing session, but it is no great hardship. One tip I would pass on is do not leave this in your car overnight. The product performs much better if it has been exposed to a little bit of heat. Even keeping it in your trouser pocket can make it easier to use. Number 7. The strike indicator. They come in all shapes and sizes, and there are some that claim to be able to move up and down on the leader, allowing you to vary the depth of the nymph you're fishing. I have not had any success with these types of indicators. Some are more akin to bubble floats. I have tried many different varieties of these types of indicator but can't seem to find one I get on with. I much prefer to use a large dry fly as an indicator for this kind of fishing. You may find one that you like and get on with. If there is one that you think stands out, please put a link in the comments below and I will check it out.
Well, there we go. That's all the options that I've used in the past. I dare say there's a few others out there that I've failed to mention, but there's a good choice there. Try as many as you like. You'll find one that suits your style of fishing, and I'm sure it would help improve your take detection. So, tight lines for the future. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. If you want to make them up, that's how to do it.